Don't wanna leave these flannel sheets. Your body heat beside me. Outside the world's demanding, but here we're timeless. Hit snooze for the third time. You pull me closer without waking. These winter mornings in your bed are what I live for. Flannel sheets and lazy mornings. World can wait a little longer. Here in this warm cocoon, everything's right, nothing's wrong. Your alarm goes off eventually. Reality creeping back in, but you kiss my shoulder, whisper 5 more minutes. We're bidding a life in moments, stolen between obligations. These quiet morning intimacies, our foundation. Flannel sheets and drowsy kisses. This is what home feels like. Not a place, but a person holding me tight. Oh. Someday we'll have all morning, no alarms to ignore. But until then, these stolen minutes are worth fighting for. Flannel sheets and winter warm, simple but profound. In your arms each morning is where I'm found.
City shut down overnight. 3 feet of snow, nothing's moving. Got a text from you at 6 a.m. Guess we're stuck today. We've been circling each other for months at the office. Professional smiles, careful distance, but now the world's on pause. Snow day breaking all the rules, no pretending we're just colleagues. When you showed up at my door with coffee and that smile, we built a fort out of couch cushions, like kids with nowhere to be. You told me things you never told anyone. I showed you who I really am. Outside the world's buried white, inside everything's warming up. We're crossing lines we drew so carefully, and neither of us wants to stop. And neither of us wants to stop. Tomorrow might bring regret, but today we're just 2 people who finally met. When the city wakes back up, when Monday comes back around, will we pretend this never happened, or will we stand our ground? Snow day gave us permission to be more than what we were, and now that I've held you close, professional feels absurd. Ooh.
explanation. Middle of winter, middle of nowhere, standing on this frozen lake. Finally enough space to be honest. The ice is solid beneath us, but everything else feels fragile. You said we need to talk, and my heart's racing in the cold on this frozen lake between us. All the things we haven't said, are we breaking through or breaking up? I can't read what's in your head. You start speaking words like fog, visible breath in the winter air, saying things I've waited months to hear, or maybe things I've dreaded all along. I can't keep pretending anymore. My stomach drops, here it comes, that I don't love you more than I should. Wait, what? My brain's catching up. On this frozen lake, you're saying everything I hoped you felt. We're not breaking, we're breaking free from all the fear we've held. The sun's setting, painting everything gold. Your hand reaches for mine on this frozen lake. We're finally letting the warmth inside. On this frozen lake, we're standing finally on solid ground. Took the coldest season for the truth to come Last night of February, tomorrow's supposed to warm up. Funny how we both knew this thing was seasonal. We were perfect for these cold months, keeping each other warm. But spring's coming, and we're not built for that. Winter's last night, bittersweet. We knew this had an expiration. Not every love is meant to last. Some are just for the season. You're going back to your city, I'm staying in mine. We always knew the plan doesn't make it easier. No tears, no drama, just acceptance. We had something real and temporary. That's not a contradiction, that's just honesty. Winter's last night, holding close, making memories to keep me warm. Next winter in someone else's arms, I'll remember your form. Maybe we'll text in December. Remember when? Maybe we won't. Either way we'll smile. Winter's last night, grateful for this beautiful breathing. Not everything has to be forever. It's mid-January, decorations are down, but you kept the mistletoe hanging above the kitchen doorway. Seems wasteful to throw it out. We've been roommates for 4 months, friends maybe something undefined. But every time we pass through, there's that plant hanging overhead. Expired mistletoe, faded excuse for the tension we won't name. You walk through first, then turn back, playing a dangerous game. Tonight you're cooking dinner, I bring wine, you've lit candles. Nothing unusual, just Thursday, except everything feels different. We're lingering in that doorway longer than necessary. You look up, look at me. Tradition's tradition, right? Expired mistletoe, perfect timing. Took us weeks to get it here. One kiss under dying leaves made everything clear. Who needs Christmas magic when January's got its own? Sometimes the best moments come after you're supposed to let go. Expired mistletoe, new beginning, kept it hanging for a reason. Took to winter's deepest cold for us to heat up the season. We were just friends until tonight, walking back from some forgettable bar. Then the first flake landed on your nose, and everything shifted, everything changed. You looked up, laughed at the sky. I looked at you, realized why. My heart's been beating different lately. It wasn't sudden, just suddenly clear. First snowfall, and I'm falling. Took all autumn to figure out what winter made obvious. I've been in love with you. You're still talking about something random, completely unaware of my epiphany, while I'm standing here rewiring everything I thought I knew about us. Should I tell you right now? Should I keep it locked down? But the snow's covering the city, and I've never felt so ready. First snowfall, first admission, even if only to myself. Winter's making me honest about what I've always felt. Maybe you'll never know, maybe that's fine, but this moment, you undeniably mine. At least
at the singles table at your cousin's winter wedding. You made a joke about the centerpiece, and suddenly I'm not dreading this. We're supposed to watch them dance, toast their happiness, play our parts, but I'm more interested in your commentary, your laugh, your heart. Winter wedding, unexpected meeting, wasn't looking but here you are, dancing in the back while they play their song underneath the fairy lights and stars. You ask me to dance, ironically I say yes, unironically. Your hand on my back feels natural, like we've done this before. The night's winding down too quickly, we're the last ones on the floor. You whisper, wanna get out of here, I've never been more sure. Winter wedding, perfect timing, found you when I stopped searching. Maybe that's how it works, when you least expect, love comes lurking. Years from now we'll tell the story of how we met at someone else's day, how we stole the last dance and never looked away. Winter wedding, new beginning, cold outside but warming up. Who knew a +1 obligation would lead to falling in love? Sitting at the singles table at your cousin's winter wedding, you made a joke about the centerpiece, and suddenly I'm not dreading this. We're supposed to watch them dance, toast their happiness, play our parts, but I'm more interested in your commentary, your laugh, your heart. Winter wedding, unexpected meeting, wasn't looking but here you are, dancing in the back while they play their song underneath the fairy lights and stars. You ask me to dance, ironically I say yes, unironically. Your hand on my back feels natural, like we've done this before. The night's winding down too quickly, we're the last ones on the floor. You whisper, wanna get out of here, I've never been more sure. Winter wedding, perfect timing, found you when I stopped searching. Maybe that's how it works, when you least expect, love comes lurking. Years from now we'll tell the story of how we met at someone else's day, how we stole the last dance and never looked away. Winter wedding, new beginning, cold outside but warming up. Who knew a +1 obligation would lead to falling in love?
Every Saturday at 10, I see you in the poetry section. We've never spoken, but I know your coffee order and your reading taste. Today our hands touched, reaching for the same collection. You smiled, said you first. I said we could share. Bookstore in the snow, safe haven, where strangers become familiar. 6 weeks of silent Saturdays, one moment, everything's different now. We sat in the cafe reading passages out loud, debating metaphors and meanings. Time disappeared in words when they announced their closing. We've been there for 5 hours. You asked, same time next week. I'm already counting down. Bookstore in the snow, our beginning, built on literature and lattes. Started with silence, and now we can't stop talking. Strange how connection happens. They say meet cutes aren't real, but here's proof they exist. In a bookstore during winter, with snow on our lips. Bookstore in the snow, our place, where we found each other, between the pages and the steam of coffee and forever. "5 a.m. your truck rumbles by, clearing the street in darkness. Started waking up early just to watch you work. We've never met officially, but you wave every morning now. Sometimes you honk hello, it's the highlight of my day somehow. Snowplow driver, steady presence, getting me through winter. Don't even know your name, but you feel familiar. Left coffee on my porch today, with a note for the early riser. You left one back next morning for the street clearer. This strange little ritual in the frozen dark mornings feels more intimate than most actual relationships. Snowplow driver, unexpected connection through the cold, building something in the silence before the day unfolds. When spring comes, will I see you, or is this just winter's gift? A temporary magic in the morning mist. Snowplow driver, this morning you stopped, got out, walked over, asked coffee shop sometime. Winter's not quite over. You turn it up to 72, I turn it down to 65. Been going on for 3 winters, this thermostat battle of ours. You're always cold, I'm always warm. Should be incompatible, but we've made it work in a ridiculous way. Thermostat war, our tradition. You steal my hoodies, I crack windows. Somehow in this opposition we found our equilibrium. Last night you were sleeping, I adjusted it to your preference. Woke up sweating but content, watching you comfortable. This morning you noticed, turned it back down for me. These tiny compromises are a version of poetry. Thermostat war, really love in its everyday form. We meet in the middle, keeping each other warm. Friends think we're crazy, but they don't understand. It's not about the temperature, it's about holding hands across the difference. Oh, thermostat war, perfect metaphor for how relationships work. Give and take, an adjustment, making it work. We split the rent and utilities, keep our groceries on separate shelves. But lately you've been making extra coffee, and I pretend I don't notice when you smile. The heat broke down last Tuesday, we shared blankets on the couch. Your shoulder touched mine accidentally, or maybe it wasn't an accident. Winter roommate, dangerous territory. We've got 6 months left on this lease, but I'm catching feelings in the cold, and I don't know how to make them cease. Sweater on the chair, I wear it when you're not around. We watch movies neither of us like, just for an excuse to stay on this couch. Last night you fell asleep mid-movie, your head dropped onto my shoulder. I didn't move for 2 hours, afraid to break whatever this is. Roommate, complicated situation. What if you don't feel the same? What if I ruin everything by trying to change the game? Spring will come eventually, lease will end, we'll both move on. But right now in this frozen moment, I wish I could tell you what's going on. Winter roommate, I'm stuck between keeping safe or taking the leap. But every morning you make extra coffee, and I'm in way too deep.
don't wanna leave these flannel sheets. Your body heat beside me. Outside the world's demanding, but here we're timeless. Hit snooze for the third time. You pull me closer without waking. These winter mornings in your bed are what I live for. Flannel sheets and lazy mornings. World can wait a little longer. Here in this warm cocoon, everything's right, nothing's wrong. Your alarm goes off eventually. Reality creeping back in, but you kiss my shoulder, whisper 5 more minutes. We're bidding a life in moments, stolen between obligations. These quiet morning intimacies, our foundation. Flannel sheets and drowsy kisses. This is what home feels like. Not a place, but a person holding me tight. Oh. Someday we'll have all morning, no alarms to ignore. But until then, these stolen minutes are worth fighting for. Flannel sheets and winter warm, simple but profound. In your arms each morning is where I'm found.
City shut down overnight. 3 feet of snow, nothing's moving. Got a text from you at 6 a.m. Guess we're stuck today. We've been circling each other for months at the office. Professional smiles, careful distance, but now the world's on pause. Snow day breaking all the rules, no pretending we're just colleagues. When you showed up at my door with coffee and that smile, we built a fort out of couch cushions, like kids with nowhere to be. You told me things you never told anyone. I showed you who I really am. Outside the world's buried white, inside everything's warming up. We're crossing lines we drew so carefully, and neither of us wants to stop. And neither of us wants to stop. Snow day changing everything. Tomorrow might bring regret, but today we're just 2 people who finally met. When the city wakes back up, when Monday comes back around, will we pretend this never happened, or will we stand our ground? Snow day gave us permission to be more than what we were, and now that I've held you close, professional feels absurd. Ooh.
enough space to be honest. The ice is solid beneath us, but everything else feels fragile. You said we need to talk, and my heart's racing in the cold on this frozen lake between us. All the things we haven't said, are we breaking through or breaking up? I can't read what's in your head. You start speaking words like fog, visible breath in the winter air, saying things I've waited months to hear, or maybe things I've dreaded all along. I can't keep pretending anymore. My stomach drops, here it comes, that I don't love you more than I should. Wait, what? My brain's catching up. On this frozen lake, you're saying everything I hoped you felt. We're not breaking, we're breaking free from all the fear we've held. The sun's setting, painting everything gold. Your hand reaches for mine. On this frozen lake, we're finally letting the warmth inside. On this frozen lake, we're standing finally on solid ground. Took the coldest season for the truth to come around.
Last night of February, tomorrow's supposed to warm up. Funny how we both knew this thing was seasonal. We were perfect for these cold months, keeping each other warm. But spring's coming, and we're not built for that. Winter's last night, bittersweet. We knew this had an expiration. Not every love is meant to last. Some are just for the season. You're going back to your city, I'm staying in mine. We always knew the plan doesn't make it easier. No tears, no drama, just acceptance. We had something real and temporary. That's not a contradiction, that's just honesty. Winter's last night, holding close, making memories to keep me warm. Next winter in someone else's arms, I'll remember your form. Maybe we'll text in December. Remember when? Maybe we won't. Either way we'll smile. Winter's last night, grateful for this beautiful brief thing. Not everything has to be forever to mean everything.
Decorations are down, but you kept the mistletoe hanging above the kitchen doorway. Seems wasteful to throw it out. We've been roommates for 4 months, friends maybe something undefined. But every time we pass through, there's that plant hanging overhead. Expired mistletoe, faded excuse for the tension we won't name. You walk through first, then turn back, playing a dangerous game. Tonight you're cooking dinner, I bring wine, you've lit candles. Nothing unusual, just Thursday, except everything feels different. We're lingering in that doorway longer than necessary. You look up, look at me. Tradition's tradition, right? Expired mistletoe, perfect timing. Took us weeks to get here. One kiss under dying leaves made everything clear. Who needs Christmas magic when January's got its own? Sometimes the best moments come after you're supposed to let go. Expired mistletoe, new beginning, kept it hanging for a reason. Took to winter's deepest cold for us to heat up the season. We were just friends until tonight, walking back from some forgettable bar. Then the first flake landed on your nose, and everything shifted, everything changed. You looked up, laughed at the sky. I looked at you, realized why. My heart's been beating different lately. It wasn't sudden, just suddenly clear. First snowfall, and I'm falling. Took all autumn to figure out what winter made obvious. I've been in love with you. You're still talking about something random, completely unaware of my epiphany, while I'm standing here rewiring everything I thought I knew about us. Should I tell you right now? Should I keep it locked down? But the snow's covering the city, and I've never felt so ready. First snowfall, first admission, even if only to myself. Winter's making me honest about what I've always felt. Maybe you'll never know, maybe that's fine, but this moment made you undeniably mine, at least in my mind. First snowfall changed everything, even if nothing changes at all. At least I know now,
Sitting at the singles table at your cousin's winter wedding. You made a joke about the centerpiece, and suddenly I'm not dreading this. We're supposed to watch them dance, toast their happiness, play our parts. But I'm more interested in your commentary, your laugh, your heart. Winter wedding, unexpected meeting, wasn't looking but here you are. Dancing in the back while they play their song, underneath the fairy lights and stars. You ask me to dance, ironically I say yes, unironically. Your hand on my back feels natural, like we've done this before. The night's winding down too quickly, we're the last ones on the floor. You whisper, wanna get out of here, I've never been more sure. Winter wedding, perfect timing, found you when I stopped searching. Maybe that's how it works, when you least expect, love comes lurking. Years from now we'll tell the story of how we met at someone else's day, how we stole the last dance and never looked away. Winter wedding, new beginning, cold outside but warming up. Who knew a +1 obligation would lead to falling in love? Sitting at the singles table at your cousin's winter wedding. You made a joke about the centerpiece, and suddenly I'm not dreading this. We're supposed to watch them dance, toast their happiness, play our parts. But I'm more interested in your commentary, your laugh, your heart. Winter wedding, unexpected meeting, wasn't looking but here you are. Dancing in the back while they play their song, underneath the fairy lights and stars. You ask me to dance, ironically I say yes, unironically. Your hand on my back feels natural, like we've done this before. The night's winding down too quickly, we're the last ones on the floor. You whisper, wanna get out of here, I've never been more sure. Winter wedding, perfect timing, found you when I stopped searching. Maybe that's how it works, when you least expect, love comes lurking. Years from now we'll tell the story of how we met at someone else's day, how we stole the last dance and never looked away. Winter wedding, new beginning, cold outside but warming up. Who knew a +1 obligation would lead to falling in love?
Every Saturday at 10, I see you in the poetry section. We've never spoken, but I know your coffee order and your reading taste. Today our hands touched, reaching for the same collection. You smiled, said you first. I said we could share. Bookstore in the snow, safe haven, where strangers become familiar. 6 weeks of silent Saturdays, one moment, everything's different now. We sat in the say meet cutes aren't real, but here's proof they exist. In a bookstore during winter with snow on our lips. Bookstore in the snow, our place where we found each other between the pages and the steam of coffee and forever. "5 a.m. your truck rumbles by, clearing the street in darkness. I started waking up early just to watch you work. We've never met officially, but you wave every morning now. Sometimes you honk hello, it's the highlight of my day somehow. Snowplow driver, steady presence, getting me through winter. Don't even know your name, but you feel familiar. Left coffee on my porch today, with a note for the early riser. You left one back next morning for the street clearer. This strange little ritual in the frozen dark mornings feels more intimate than most actual relationships. Snowplow driver, unexpected connection through the cold, building something in the silence before the day unfolds. When spring comes, will I see you, or is this just winter's gift? A temporary magic in the morning mist. Snowplow driver, this morning you stopped, got out, walked over, asked coffee shop sometime. Winter's not quite over. You turn it up to 72, I turn it down to 65. Been going on for 3 winters, this thermostat battle of ours. You're always cold, I'm always warm, should be incompatible, but we've made it work in a ridiculous way. Thermostat war, our tradition. You steal my hoodies, I crack windows. Somehow in this opposition, ocean, we found our equilibrium. Last night you were sleeping, I adjusted it to your preference. Woke up sweating but content, watching you comfortable. This morning you noticed, turned it back down for me. These tiny compromises are a version of poetry. Thermostat war, really love in its everyday form. We meet in the middle, keeping each other warm. Friends think we're crazy, but they don't understand. It's not about the temperature, it's about holding hands across the difference. Oh, thermostat war, perfect metaphor for how relationships work. Give and take, an adjustment, making it work. We split the rent and utilities, keep our groceries on separate shelves. But lately you've been making extra coffee, and I pretend I don't notice when you smile. The heat broke down last Tuesday, we shared blankets on the couch. Your shoulder touched mine accidentally, or maybe it wasn't an accident. Winter roommate, dangerous territory. We've got 6 months left on this lease, but I'm catching feelings in the cold, and I don't know how to make them cease. Sweater on the chair, I wear it when you're not around. We watch movies neither of us like, just for an excuse to stay on this couch. Last night you fell asleep mid-movie, your head dropped onto my shoulder. I didn't move for 2 hours, afraid to break whatever this is. Roommate, complicated situation. What if you don't feel the same? What if I ruin everything by trying to change the game? Spring will come eventually, lease will end, we'll both move on. But right now, in this frozen moment, I wish I could tell you what's going on. Winter roommate, I'm stuck between keeping safe or taking the leap. But every morning you make extra coffee, and I'm in way too deep.